You are about to see a film relating American freedom and the exciting world of motorcycles. The answer to every search can be found on the great American freedom machines.
Today we're going to be watching several films that Harley Davidson produced during the AMF era of the 70s, focusing on marketing the lightweight motorcycles that were so popular at the time. The first one's called The Great American Freedom Machines. For 1965 through 1967, Harley Davidson sold more lightweights than middle and heavyweights, sportsters and touring bikes, combined. Harley's partial purchase of Italian motorcycle manufacturer Ermacchi enabled this lightweight expansion. Harley Davidson's Italian lightweights represented a significant portion of the product line through most of the 1970s. Our 1973 product film showcases the entire Harley Davidson line, 10 models, a half dozen of them lightweights. During this period, we made everything from little mini bikes up through on and off-road 175s, 350cc motorcycles. The company had repeatedly gone to lightweights in times of change and challenge, and the focus of these films is showing how you can have fun on two wheels with a wide variety of products for all kinds of riders. We're trying to tell people they're easy to ride, easy to park, they're economical, both to buy and to operate, but most importantly, they're fun. The Great American Freedom Machine starts with a young boy sort of looking bored, and then a shortster magically seems to ride up in front of him, and he literally levitates in happiness before running sort of cartoon-like down the hill and hopping on. A lot of this film looks very 1970s, with the soft focus, nice little lens flare pops happening. There's kind of a nice romantic sort of pastoral feel to some of this stuff. There's a lot of clouds and frisbees and dogs and, riding through the woods and going upside down, flipping sideways, and, anything to catch the attention of the viewer. Many of the films that Harley Davidson produced during this era, not surprisingly, were shot in the Milwaukee area, and people who know the city can see everything from the Hone Bridge being constructed to the old county stadium. But there's also footage from the Boot Hill in Daytona and a great little sequence of nighttime riding along Hollywood Boulevard in 1972-73. You can see there's a focus in some of this film on real off-road riding. There's lots of bumps, riding through water. You see a log in the road and you purposely ride over it rather than avoid it. There's a conscious differentiation between, kind of our touring and cruising line of heavyweights and what we're showing is possible on these smaller lightweights. Our lightweight lineup increased to 8 different models in 1975 with the introduction of the SX250. This 1975 product film focuses on the SX175 and that new model, the SX250. In the 80s and 90s, the company really did focus on touring and cruising bikes, and that kind of created this misconception that that's what Harley does. Throughout its history, though, Harley Davidson has produced a wide variety of bikes for all sorts of motorcycling activities. The 21st century presents its own set of challenges, and Harley Davidson is once again transforming its product line, adding new models and, among other things, going back to its roots as an adventure touring company.
Harley Davidson, the greatest name on two wheels.